How can WNBA players understand league revenue distribution? Imagine trying to figure out how the money flows in a big sports league without a map. That's what WNBA players face when they want to understand how their league's revenue is shared. The first step is knowing where the league's income comes from. It includes television contracts, ticket sales, merchandise, sponsorships, and expansion fees. These are the main sources that bring money into the league. Once the total income is calculated, it gets divided among different groups like team owners, the league itself, and the players. This division is laid out in the collective bargaining agreement, which is like the rulebook for how money is shared. Right now, WNBA players receive about 9.3% of the basketball-related revenue. This number does not include money from merchandise sales. To put that in perspective, players in other major leagues get between 40 and 50% of the revenue directly related to basketball. For example, National Basketball Association players get nearly 49%, National Football League players 48%, and Major League Baseball players 40%. This lower percentage for WNBA players is a big reason they are pushing for a new collective bargaining agreement that gives them a bigger slice of the pie. A key factor in the league's income is a new television deal with Disney, starting in 2026. This deal is worth $2.2 billion over 11 years. It is expected to nearly double the league's annual revenue to between $350 million and $500 million, depending on attendance and other factors. The league is also growing by adding new teams, which pay expansion fees of around $250 million each. However, these fees go only to the current team owners, not to the players. The current revenue sharing system includes mechanisms called revenue share payments. These are made after the season and are not guaranteed upfront. This makes it harder for players to see exactly how much money is coming in and how it is shared. Also, the salary cap, which limits how much teams can spend on players, increases slowly, about 3% each year, while the league's revenue could grow by around 20% annually. This means players' share of the total income is not growing as fast as the league's overall revenue, making their portion smaller over time. Understanding these details helps players see why they are fighting for a fairer, more transparent share of the league's income. They want a bigger cut from new income sources like the television deal and expansion fees. They also want to know when and how revenue share payments are made. This knowledge gives them the power to negotiate better terms in the collective bargaining agreement and ensure their pay reflects the league's growing financial success.